Alright, well, welcome to Dicey Fate, our new podcast. I am your host, Trunx. As usual, we're going to be running you through a lovely D&D game with my players, which they'll introduce themselves, and we'll go from there. We'll start from my right.
I'm Tim. I'll be playing Alikir Umbrasil, the Shadarkai Ranger.
I'm V. I'll be playing Asha, and I forgot what her last name was. I will look that up here in a minute. She is a half-elf, and now
So you're not going to say your rate or your class?
No, I'm going to leave that be a surprise.
Okay.
Real big surprise, but still.
So I'm Jacob. I'm going to be playing Rafben Emerald, a half-elf paladin.
Good to know. And again, I'm Trunx, and I'll be everything else in the world. But, so anyway, without further ado, because we don't have any announcements or anything like that fun, and so let's go ahead and get into this lovely game we're playing tonight. So anyway, a town of Aston, nestled between the Ice Crown Mountains. Nice little homestead for, lovely people. Farmers, hunters. It's a nice little just hub just for, travelers just to get away. Nothing really huge happens here for the most part, beside once every 50, 60 years or so, whenever the king of Ilse passes away or is getting close to that retirement age, I guess you would say, a prince would come along and be tasked with going to the Golden Fox Woods to essentially do a pilgrimage to their ascension. And once again, that time has come. I said the town's just bustling, regular, everyday news. And I should have done this earlier, but will you three just roll me a d20 so I can see where we're going to start from?
15.
2.
You still got me beat.
Oh, goddamn.
Starting off!
Alright, so Asha, where would you be at the start of this lovely day?
Helping out Amadeus. Probably in the kitchen.
The usual,
Training / cooking.
because the blind dude who cooks, no one understands how he does it, but he hasn't killed anyone or himself and actually makes really good food. So yeah, down at the barracks, you can hear the training going on outside as you and Amadeus go to work on cooking and whatnot. And he's looking forward chopping up some meat.
Okay.
And he just kind of sits there for a minute. And so you still planning on getting out of here at some point?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot here. I mean, we've got the barracks, the bar, a little bit of farming, or if I want to go be a hunter. But other than that, the prospects aren't that great.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, there is the games coming up here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a good way for you to get out and see the world a little bit.
Maybe.
Yes, but again, I'm not forcing you to join.
I know, but I was already planning on it. I was just trying to lead you on a little.
Why? Why leave me on? I'm an old blind man.
Yeah, but you could still kick most people's ass in this town.
I mean, that is true. But
And if I don't give you a hard time, who will? And you'll get all rusty, and then everybody else will be able to beat you.
never getting rusty here. Not when I have to look after you.
But if I leave, what's going to happen?
Then I'll just go out there and kick their asses for a little bit.
As long as you promise.
I will.
Okay.
So, like I said, everything's starting to smell really good as he's putting stuff in the pots and everything's going great right now. So, we'll jump over to Alikir.
I'd probably be out in the woods doing a little hunting before the early morning was done with.
Okay, roll me survival.
I'm lost.
Drilling that one.
Yes.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, this is starting off just amazing.
So, total 6.
You're so lost.
Oh no, Alikir isn't lost. You just didn't come back with anything in the morning. You had a couple. You've seen a couple deer, shot, and you missed, and you shot again, and you missed. And this went on for a couple of hours now. And after a bit, you just had to come home, just defeated. You know, it's just that whole. Well, damn.
Yep. I'd make my way back into town, probably start heading towards the bar at that point then.
As you enter the town, the guards up front, they're like, no meat today.
No. Apparently I was chasing my own tail all day. Maybe tomorrow morning.
Well, good luck with that. Sorry about the not getting anything. Goblins giving trouble out there or something?
No, I didn't see any signs of them today, but who knows? Maybe they had chased off the animals around here.
I mean, they've been getting a little brazen lately.
Yes, they usually don't give me any trouble, though.
Like, cause which ones? Because you know that, like, from what other hunters have been telling me, there's 2 different factions of them out there.
Yeah, the ones to the south end are usually more peaceful. I never have any issues with them, and I usually stay away from the northern tribe as much as possible.
Probably for the best. Well, don't let us keep you waiting. Don't let us keep you. I'm sorry.
No worries. And then I'll be on my way and head into the town.
Okay. You walk into the bar, the normal riffraff going on. You know, it's still fairly early, so no one's really drinking yet. Saw that one guy, but no one ever bothers him. He's just over in the corner, just does his own thing like always, and damn near lives at that table.
I'll take a seat at the bar and order an ale to drown my sorrows.
Early morning beer, always the.
Oh, it's ale. It's for breakfast.
Rafben.
I assume I'd be in the barracks or somewhere else sparring.
Yeah. We'll you come out in the morning. Walker is out there. He's got the men, like all the younger kids and men actually going through drills. And up walks Luke. Luke's kind of fit, about 6'1", kind of like slender build, like kind of like spiky red hair, and he's holding a training spear. He goes, Well, it looks like everyone else is, busy sparring with each other. You feel like going around?
Sure. Sounds like we have our match.
Very well. I want to see what paladin training looks like.
Hopefully I don't disappoint.
Let's see how this goes. And instead of having an actual full-on fight, because I'm not going to have that go on, we'll do we'll do 3 rounds of just straight D20 plus your strength. And we'll see how the fight goes.
Not using that one.
Oh,
You win, probably.
what'd you get?
14.
I got a nat 1. So, first round, Luke runs in, charges with the spear, goes to, just straight up with a thrust, and it's overly easy to read. And how would you like to counter that? I'll even ask, how would you like to counter that?
Gonna sidestep and kind of tap him in the middle of the back.
And he's kind of, goes forward a little bit and kind of, oh, shit. And he turns around, kind of bounces a little bit. He goes, I got this, come on. Round 2.
18.
23.
Damn.
That time, he comes in with another, just a straight charge again. You've seen this, you just saw this happen. It looks almost the exact same. As soon as you sidestep this time, instead of Luke still going forward, he shifts his weight to staff and takes out your right at the ankles and just knocks you on your ass and just has the spear pointed right at you. And he's like, I think that's my win, friend.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
And he clasps your hand, get you back up.
Best 2 out of 3.
Yep, last round.
15.
10. And this time Luke doesn't go for a stab. He takes the spear, starts flourishing, spinning it around, comes in for a wide arcing swing. And what would you like to do?
Where does the swing look like it is? About chest level?
Ribs, chest area.
I'll just kind of duck down and sweep his feet out from under.
And he hits the ground with a doom and just knocks the air out of him, and he kind of sits up and he's like, Paladin training actually comes in better than what I thought.
Worked out this time at least.
And he gets
Reach
this,
my hand out to give him a hand back up.
yeah, he takes your hand, gets up, and he's like, well, that came in, that's interesting rounds. I did not expect that one. They call me the best here. I might have a run for my money now.
I don't want to brag, but
He goes, go ahead, brag some. You beat me, so. So I was gonna ask, you joined this little tournament thing going on.
yeah, I haven't heard of much else going on. Figured I'd check it out.
I'm like, cool. Well, he's hoping we're on different teams, so I can at least, kind of try to redeem my pride.
That'd be fun.
And he goes, besides, I still don't want to fight her. And he kind of nods to the archery area, and you see the little green-haired gnome just taking shots after shot after shot, hitting bullseyes every time. I really wouldn't mind if she was on my team.
Who is she?
Sprig, just she doesn't talk much or ever.
Know anything behind that, or?
She's deaf.
Oh.
Or not deaf, I'm sorry. She's
Mute.
she's mute. She can hear great, she just can't talk. Don't know how it happened. I don't ask questions. Half the time I can't read what she's saying. She signs too fast. She just gives me a look, and I at least know what that means. He goes, but I guess I can get back to some more work, so I'll see you around.
Sounds good.
That's all right. So, a lot of the day goes through, your usual everyday rigmarole. I can't talk. Rigmarole. That's the word I was looking for. But eventually you do hear the town crier, hear ye. All newcomers, all you young, come forward. Throw your name in the hat. Give us give a chance to fight to aid your kingdom. And it's a little, he's a halfling, and he is like legit running around holding a hat above his head and just screaming and just having fun, just running around, running up to different
Does it look like it's his hat?
No. It's way too big to fit on his head. He's just running around with it, and he's running up to just random teenagers, and he's like, name in the hat. And some you have some of those kids that are like, I'm too cool for this. Then you got other people who are just like, yeah, why not? Some people don't even look like fighters, and they're still throwing their names in the hat as well, because why not? If we win, we leave. It's a pilgrimage. It's nothing. For the last however long this has been going on, nothing has ever just bad happened. It's more of pageantry, if nothing else. And the guy runs around. He goes, "Did I also say there's a cash prize? There's 500 gold in it for whoever wins." And
has he come by me yet?
Yes.
Then I'm at the first time he come by, I'm gonna put my name in the hat.
And he's like, "Thank you, you beautiful lady, you." He goes,
"Do I know this guy?"
"No, you actually don't. You've never seen him before."
You're welcome.
And he goes skipping off, just kind of still riding around.
The halfling skipping off with a hat upside down on his head. I want to see that picture.
I do too. He comes up to you, Rafben.
Yep.
He goes, "And what about you, good sir?"
I'll put my name in. I sign whatever piece of paper I've got handy and put it in the hat.
Comes by Alikir.
Might as well throw my name in. Give me something to do.
And you see Luke throws his in, and Sprig throws her name in, and with Luke there is a blonde woman. He leads her up to the thing, and she doesn't write her name down. He writes it for her. And the halfling's just like, is it okay if a blonde woman joins? What can she do? And Luke just kind of, it's okay. She's more than capable of holding her own in a fight. And the gnome the halfling just kind of, okay, and goes off again. And Alikir, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I'll turn to see who it is.
Brown hair, shaggy brown hair, 5'10", dual scars across, two diagonal scars across his forehead.
Gil, what can I do for you?
He goes, can you get the halfling man to come back over here, please?
Yeah. Good sir, I believe my friend here wants to join as well.
He goes, yes, sure. He goes, he's kind of scrawny, isn't he?
Yes, but scrawny doesn't always mean weak.
And Gil's like, no, it doesn't. But and he just kind of writes his name down, just kind of gently puts it in the hat. And the halfling man's like, "Thank you, sir," and goes running off. He goes, "Oh, I want to join. I got a chance to, so."
Did your master put you up to this?
No, my dad doesn't know. So.
Okay. I won't tell him.
He goes, "Thank you." He goes, "But it's gonna be cool to see. I've seen you all fight before, but this will be the first time I'll actually maybe get a chance to fight one of you."
Well, least the others. You fought me before.
Oh, yeah, but that's not fair, you know. You're faster than I am.
Yes, and I did use the ability of my people as well. I played a little trick on you.
How do you teleport like that?
I was born with that. It was something I inherited from my father.
Oh, I really don't know what I inherited from my family, you know. They're dead now. And the only thing I inherited from my dad now is go out there and cut meat. Now, granted, he has a big cleaver that I'll be using, but that was not the point.
Yes. And it does go through bone quite well.
Yeah, no, but, you know, and this seems like it's kind of a slow weapon, you know, and you know, look at me.
Well, if it's a slow weapon, make sure to plan your attacks as best you can for precision.
Yes, yeah, I'll do that.
Use cover to your advantage as much as you can. I'll give you that hint. Sorry, we have a local bard rolling through.
Oh, and he's staying for a bit.
Yeah, I think it's the house across the street.
Oh, is it going away? Oh my god, it went away! Those are a local bard, the people across the street. Well, anyway. He he looks at you and kind of gives you a weak smile, and he goes, well, I gotta get back to work. Don't want Dad to know. And
Do so, and I'll see you there. Maybe we'll be on the same team.
he goes, well, hopefully. And then he just kind of runs off on his own. Well, the mayor, Hayward Corvus, comes out about an hour later as y'all are just kind of sitting around. And he has a full-on board being pulled in by a couple of the guys from the militia.
The guard.
Guard, militia, they're all about the same. And he goes, so here's the lineup for teams. He goes, meet with your teams and, you know, talk strategy and everything, or whatever you need to do from there. And he starts calling out different names, and you hear him. He calls out Luke with Nova, and I want to roll one thing. And Shun. And you see Shun walk up, you know, very boisterous, very loud looking, just in general. Very, very muscular, darker, like kind of sun-tanned skin, black hair. And what always is, you know, people always thought was odd with him is he actually had wolf ears and a big fluffy tail. You know, at first meeting, people always thought it was fake. You know, they were like, you know, until one day someone actually tried to grab it, and suddenly it's like, oh crap, no, it's real. He's in his traditional, you know, ankle wraps, kind of baggier shorts, I guess, like a little bit past the knee. No shirt, you know, because he likes to show off, you know, he likes to show off all his muscles, and he just smiles and waves at everyone, you know, the usual kind of cocky demeanor. They turn around and they call out, Alikir, Asha, and Rafben. And you three get together at one point, and then the weird one is Gil and Sprig on a team.
Who's with them?
It's another archer chick named Steph.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that team.
And you can see Sprig just looks completely serious, just like as usual. Gil looks like, oh god, like he's just looking around, just kind of like, crap. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. As far as it's like this is a weird team for him. And the other girl, she looks fairly confident, just ready to do this. And after it's all done, Hayward goes, competitions will begin in a week. I wish you all luck. And may the best team win. So the groups start dispersing, starting to kind of get together, doing their own thing, talking strategy and whatnot, and leaves you three to your own devices.
Well, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Seen you around.
Yeah,
Seen you in the
your
kitchen.
mother's only had to kick me out a few times.
Yeah, well, I mean, that one time you got really drunk
Yes.
and grabbed her ass.
Yeah. Can you really blame a man?
She can, because I hear stories that even my father was not really wanted attention.
True.
That's why you see a lot of happy women around her more than the happy men.
Very true.
Because they don't usually get thrown out for grabbing her ass.
Ironically.
She likes the women.
I'm just sitting here listening. Just seeing those two go back and forth.
I mean,
Well,
I just know what she and Amadeus do in the barracks.
yeah.
Cook.
It goes a long way with us.
yeah. Well, do we want to do some sort of training over the next week, or?
I would imagine that would be best, because I don't know. I know I've seen how he fights. Rafben has some skill. I know you have skill, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'm usually alone off in the woods.
And then I don't know if either of y'all have ever seen the kind of fighting I do.
No, I don't believe I have.
It's very colorful.
Like bloody colorful, or?
Sometimes.
Okay.
So the question is, where do you want to go to train? Are you going to the barracks? Are you leaving the town?
My view on that is I don't think we ought to train where everyone else can keep an eye on us.
True.
I'm good with that.
I mean, because we can come up with strategies that play off each other a little better and maybe take advantage of that.
Do we want to head off to the Golden Fox Woods?
That seems as good a place as any to me, unless you have any better ideas.
I just know the barracks.
Who knows?
You've got a good point.
We might find some meat out there for the village while we're out training.
That's true.
Might make up for my lack of finding anything this morning.
Well, as you're heading toward the entrance of the town, you all can see that there is essentially like a small job posting board. Just odd ends and stuff around the village, and there's a sign saying for every goblin, like dead goblin, you can bring in, or every goblin you can kill from the northern tribe, because the southern tribe goblins are, they trade with certain people anyway, but they tend to stay away from everybody. Any of them from the northern tribe that you could actually
Bring
kill
back
off,
proof.
bring back proof that you killed them. It's a gold for each. Just there's like I said, there's other stuff. Bringing back food for the village.
I'm going to kind of stop at this and look at the jobs and see if there's anything that, looks like it'd be a good way for us to get better as a team, which the goblins may be the way to go.
There's goblins. There's apparently a giant animal that's been running around breaking stuff out in the woods. Hunters have come back bloodied and beat up. And no one's been able to actually catch it. And also, in the darker parts of the Golden Fox Woods, apparently there are giant spiders that have been snatching up travelers. And for the giant beast, they're talking 200 gold to bring it in. The spiders, they don't know how many, and they're saying 50 gold for proof of, because they don't think you can kill them all, because they don't know how many are out there, and they don't really travel too far out of a certain area. But they would like to, honestly, they would like to get rid of all of them, but again, it's that whole kind of, we can only do what we can.
Well, which do we want to look at doing?
I mean,
Based on sheer numbers, goblins, best opportunity for dealing with, larger groups.
true. That would be the best training for the competition.
True. Very true. Head off to the...
I was going to say, sounds like we're in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll head to the Golden Fox Woods, start tracking towards the northern tribe. See what we can find.
Okie dokie. So, it's a 30-minute trek to the woods. If y'all had horses or anything like that, it'd probably be faster, but, on foot, it's still not like a long journey. And especially with people who have actually had combat experience and stuff like that. This is literally a hop, skipping, and jump for y'all. I wouldn't expect y'all to be hop, skipping, and jumping, but
I mean, the one that could do that would be...
Say the halfling's back in town.
No, the hop, skip, and the jump. I'm pretty sure that would be Alikir.
I can kind of do that.
But yeah, y'all do get to the woods. Everything's nice and you see why the Golden Fox Woods gets its name, kinda. Because the trees, even though they're alive and they're flourishing, they almost have that kind of gold sheen to them. like they're almost like perpetually like in autumn all the time. As long as y'all have lived in this town, y'all have never once seen the trees actually like wither or die for like, you know, during the cold months. None of that. These things have.
These are special trees.
Oh yeah, very special trees.
I won't even cut them for firewood when I'm out here.
Only take what's given.
I'll only take fallen branches from here for firewood.
But so you'll get out here and decide to start tracking the northern trail.
Yeah.
Someone roll. Y'all can either.
I'm assisting.
I was gonna say.
All right, so Alikir can roll advantage.
No.
8 total.
Hey.
Survival.
Nice.
I rolled 2 3s.
Yeah, at least it's not 2 1s.
That's true. So it might take us. We might not be
Slightly
going
better.
to find the goblins after all.
What'd you roll?
12.
Who knows?
Between the two of you, like, Alikir's like, hey, we should go this way. And he's leading you deeper in, but at the same time, there's really no tracks being found. And after about hours of walking in the woods, y'all realize something. Y'all might be a little lost.
Does this look familiar to you?
For the most part, yes. I've been here before.
I was gonna say, when you say that, is it just because it's trees?
Yes.
Oh. That's not a good sign, man.
I've had a few today.
Maybe we shouldn't leave the navigation up to you today.
Maybe not.
Well, are we at least going north?
What time of day is it right now, roughly?
It's maybe about 10 in the morning.
And can we see the sun through the trees?
Yes, you can see the sun still shines through. It's not like completely blanketing. It's like
Oh, is the sun to our right or to our left?
Or forward or back.
Yeah.
I'll say it's like close to to your left. It hasn't reached high noon yet.
Then we might be a little bit lost. I don't think we've been heading north.
I think we know which way we need to go then.
Yeah.
And I point behind me.
So about this point, as you're looking around, just kind of taking in the sights, Asha and Alikir, y'all can see something in the distance.
Uh-huh.
And
What's that?
it's getting bigger.
I was marching through the forest.
No, it's not marching. It's
I'm just marching through the forest.
We have something heading this way, and it's coming fast
No, it's not coming fast. It's just kind of like trotting, and
at
like,
a healthy
it's-
gait.
Yeah, and the closer it gets, you realize that at its back is at like the 7 foot, 8 feet mark. This thing, like at the height of its back, at the shoulders, it's and it's just kind of just, and you notice that it's not pushing the trees over, but more of like kind of bending them a little bit when it goes by.
Like full-grown trees.
Yeah. And as it gets within, like, I say about 100 yards of you, it's a giant boar.
I'm gonna get behind a tree and hope it doesn't come this way.
Does Rafben see it yet?
I was gonna say, has she mentioned it?
Rafben hadn't
No,
seen
I said.
nothing yet.
Oh, okay.
I said we've got something coming though.
Oh, at this point, yeah, Rafben, you see it. When
If I see her duck behind a tree, I'm just gonna do the same thing.
He's like, nope.
Because that's a tall animal.
Yeah, I'll duck behind a tree as well and go ahead and knock an arrow to be ready.
I'm getting my spells ready.
So I'm pulling a javelin out.
And yeah, it gets within like 50 feet of you. There's still this goom, 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 and it just kind of stops and it starts rutting through the ground.
Uh-huh.
Are we doing this?
Fuck it.
I shrug
I'm gonna
at
shoot.
Around the corner. Oh, blast!
So, 3.
Oh, she already came around. As soon as Alikir goes 3, also you turn around and go.
Well, on that note, I look at Alikir. It's like, are we doing this?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so
I mean,
we'll
there's
roll
still time to
initiative.
run.
Roll me some initiative. We'll take a quick second for me to hook everything or the set up the.
Okay.
And we'll be right back with this fight.
That's better than what I've been rolling.
I go first.
All right, so what'd you get?
10.
I don't know why I want to call you Ref, but I put REF instead of RAF.
Oh,
So Rafben got a 10.
I want to smoke a cigarette while we...
Out here.
let's see. 21 total.
Asha got a nat 20.
Yes.
So we ready?
As we'll ever be.
All right,
Yeah.
Hit record. Let's do this.
You don't listen to me, do you?
No, I did not hear you say we were recording. Alright, so anyway. Asha, roll me an attack with advantage, because the thing didn't see you coming.
Good.
I mean, neither did your allies either.
That's okay. We'll be okay.
We can scramble.
Uh, 21.
That's a hit. Suddenly, it was purple, wasn't it? Her Eldritch Blast.
Green this time.
Alright, cool. Suddenly, you see Asha come around the corner, and a green burst of energy just shoots out forward
3 points of damage.
and smacks the boar straight in the face.
Then I duck back behind my tree.
And the boar looks slightly perturbed now because it's like, the fuck was that? And it starts with that was just the prize round. So that starts with initiative. We go to Asha again with the nat 20.
Alrighty. Here we go.
So she comes back around from behind the tree again. Is it what we got?
I rolled a 3, so probably not a hit with a whopping 9.
Yeah, Asha comes around the corner, shoots, ducks back around, comes around the corner again, and they get that she has a bead on this thing and shoots and hits one of the trees.
Now I'm really pissed.
And the boar just kind of huffs and starts kicking dirt up, and it is Alikir.
I'm gonna lean out and try to take a shot down at it right now with my arrow.
Can you see it from?
Yeah.
You got a line over here too.
You'd have a better shot going to your right, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Which works towards what my movement was gonna do anyway, so.
Come around the corner. Fire!
18.
18 hits. Roll some beautiful damage.
7 damage.
And Alikir, you come around the corner, draw back the bow. Oh, you already had the arrow knocked ready to go.
Yeah.
So you just shoot around the corner and zoom, catches this boar right in the neck, and it rears back a little bit, just and
And I'll use the rest of my movement to get behind that tree over there to the other side.
out here you run and just.
Yeah, right there.
All right,
I'm trying to make it confused of which way to go.
That's a good idea.
Rafben.
Okay. I'm going to lean out to the left of the tree where I've got a line
Clear
down.
shot.
I'm going to chuck a javelin. That is 24.
That's a hit again. As this, again, you said, everyone's hitting this thing, and this is one javelin. Like, and you see it hits it right in the forehead, and it breaks, but you can see the big piece of it still, like, stabbed in this thing's face. And now you have a very angry boar. For how much damage?
8 points.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but just think. If we all aim for that one spot and shove that piece of javelin in there.
So that was 5 feet.
Yep.
30 to there. I should still be blocked kind of by that one tree. So
This thing gets a little angry, and it starts charging. It runs straight forward, like goes straight through that one tree. It like just plows straight through it.
This one over here, probably.
Yeah, and gets about right there because it just uses all its movement, just doom, 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 and you see it just like slam into this tree and like splinter it, and it's still just like full sprint. And we come back to Asha as you come around the corner. You
Now
see
it's
it
right
just,
here.
It's barreling, still coming forward. Just hasn't slowed down speed, nothing.
I'm gonna try and hit it again with Eldritch Blast and then move.
Around the corner, like, oh crap, it's right here.
I think it made it clear.
That would be a total of 20.
That's a hit.
So
Once again, another green blast hits this thing, square on
4.
in the side that
And I'm moving this way.
hits it in the ear. Just,
As far as I can, which is 30.
is it 4?
Yes. That'll work.
And Alikir, you're up. You just saw this thing just break a whole tree down.
Yeah. Take another shot with my bow. Nat 20.
Oh damn. Uh-oh, here we go. This is gonna be the crazy damage now.
Max damage.
I rolled max damage.
But 8 or
Yes. So, 8 times 2 plus
16.
4, 20 damage.
well, the board shatters the tree. Alikir comes around the corner, lines up a shot perfectly, shoots right through this thing's neck, out the other side. And Asha, it pins into the tree. The arrow pins into the tree where you are, and the boar like skids forward, taking out the other tree, and it stops maybe like a couple feet in front of Rafben's face, and it's just laying there, just dead. Rafben, your face is faced with a dead boar. It was like its last couple of dying breaths. It's just,
Take my longsword and make sure it's dead.
Coup de grace.
it was already dead.
Mercy kill it.
It was already dead.
Well, yeah.
But,
If it's still breathing, it's not dead yet.
and you mercy kill it, and it's dead. Congratulations, you killed the giant ass boar.
Well, cut it up and take as much meat as we can.
Yeah.
In some way to prove that I'm pretty sure this is what has been
I mean, can
harming all the hunters for that $200.
It's got like the big tusks and
Oh yeah,
everything.
it has huge tusks.
See if we can break off a tusk.
I was to say, I got a sword. I can try and.
Roll me to hit.
Straight D20
Uh,
or got strength?
By hanging on to it, would that give him advantage?
I would say you will get advantage.
D20 plus strength.
Yeah.
14.
And just with a good just whack. It takes like 2 or 3 hits, but eventually you finally snap it off, and Asha, you're damn near like almost fall over. Mm-hmm. It's a good like 3 to 4 foot long tusk, just one of them.
Well, yeah.
And there's 2.
Fairly straight or?
No, they're curved.
I was going to say, I was just going to stick in my javelin.
Yeah.
These are like,
If you guys do want to go ahead and take the second tusk off, it gives me more time to try to cut more meat off of it to
That's
sell
fine.
to the butcher.
Yeah. I mean, if we take as much as we can carry between the lot of us here.
Buff man.
Yeah.
You're buff, man.
Another strength
Yep.
to break. That one's a 23.
Okay.
That one
That's
comes off clean.
Yeah, that one you just. And it
Hey, I
cleaves.
have an idea. Why don't these are pretty good sized tusks? Why don't we make a
A litter?
yeah
Yeah.
litter cart, whatever?
I've
With
got
it.
some rope.
Yeah,
So do I.
we can do
And
that. And
As I cut the meat off, I can get us some skin to lace in between the rope.
that'll work. We can bring back more.
Roll me a group survival.
Everybody roll it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just going to take, like, depending on how it all comes out, you know.
13.
16.
26.
You all
Or
passed
20,
the,
24, sorry.
yeah, you all passed the check. So, yeah. Between the 3 of you, you know, y'all get a good
So
whole wrap up and...
and we got a good amount of meat.
Oh, yes. I'm going to need some athletics checks to...
Okay.
Damn, that was loud.
My time to shine. I have proficiency.
Yeah, I took that
I'm gonna
as
roll
my
terrible.
character creation this time, too.
16.
11.
15.
Okay, y'all start pulling along the meat, and this, you know, it's heavy. Like, it's really heavy because, I mean, y'all probably have 400 pounds of boar meat on the on this thing, and yeah, so. Y'all are carrying. So yeah, y'all are carrying this back, and as y'all are carrying this back on, you know, for the first, like I said, for the first leg of it, good going. You'll make it, and
Another check.
yes.
Survival.
Yep. No,
Or athletics.
Athletics.
Not acrobatics.
I think, regardless of what we did, Rafben's got it.
Nat 20.
That's right.
'Cause I got a 15.
5.
Like, all of a sudden, for
So
some reason,
Rafben's got the boar. I've got you.
like, for some reason, suddenly, it gets a little, like, Rafben, it gets a little heavy, but then you're like, yeah, you know, and you realize that Alikir's kind of
I dropped it.
Like, just let go, and you've been just dragging it on your own, not realizing that anyone else has been holding on to it. As Raffin's doing that, you two, in the distance, farther in the woods, you see a man, very like skinny, malnourished looking, and he's running like crazy, like tattered clothes, messy blonde hair, and he is running full speed away from, like, back further into the woods. And you see like 8, 9 goblins. A 10th one comes running up. He's on the warg, just running, and like this dude's just like hauling ass through the woods. Just
Yeah, Rafben, hold up. We got another fight.
Huh, what? I look around.
And you notice that they haven't been holding on. They're probably about like 10 feet behind.
Yeah,
you,
we're looking at this.
looking out farther into the woods.
A fight, you say?
So, and like he is like running, but you can see this warg is catching.
Shall we try and save him?
Yes.
All right, I'm getting ready.
Yeah, I'll knock an arrow to get ready to shoot the warg.
I mean, they're still a good.
Are they, how far away are they?
They're about 80 feet off.
Okay, that's plenty good for me.
Same
I'll
here.
draw another javelin.
All right, and so we will set up the second fight. Give me a second, guys, and just talk to one set up the game or whatever.
Why you guys let me just drag this by myself? Come on.
Sorry, we saw this guy.
I didn't see nothing. I was just going.
Well, I mean, he caught our attention because, terrified running over there.
But meat.
Yeah, the meat is good, and he might want some of it.
Looks like he needs it.
Let's not give it to him raw, though.
Roll for initiative.
Hey,
It's fitting.
I got a 18. You what? A 1?
No, not
Okay.
that bad.
Okay, Asha,
18.
Alikir,
15.
Rafben.
7.
Nice.
Question is, would we get the surprise round here?
I'll say yes because they don't see you. They're focused
On him?
on him.
I want to shoot one of them.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm getting all the other fun stuff set down. All right. So, I will say this is a surprise round for anyone who wants to throw down first. We move the warg.
Is it in front?
It's about right there, like that.
Okay. Good. Then I'm gonna shoot at the ward.
Same here.
Yeah.
Because
I've got a clear line to him.
I'm gonna have to be moved that like forward this way to have line. Or there. There works too.
They all split up. And
Just enough so
Alright,
that we
roll
can
the hit.
see through the
Everybody
trees.
can roll the hit. Whoever wants to roll the hit.
My roll die. It jumped right the fuck out. Thank you.
All right, starting from the left. What you get?
23.
That's a hit.
More than 23?
That's a hit.
26.
Okay.
25.
All right, all 3 hit. So roll me some damage.
7.
5.
9.
Okay.
I was so close. On that one, I almost had a crit on that surprise round. I had rolled a 19. I was like, shit.
Well, the warg is running. This dude, he's hauling ass. Next thing you know, you see green blast, spear, arrow, just all knock this warg into this tree because the blast hits into the tree. Then the javelin and the arrow just, and the goblin on the back just kind of shakes and looks up, and he's like, and they all stop what they're doing, and he points to her jaw, so just, and 6 of them kind of break off. The other ones are still heading toward this guy, and we start off with Asha.
Okay. Well, is the warg still up?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Elder's Blast.
Another 26.
That's a hit.
Another 5.
And suddenly, that green burst of energy shoots out again. This time catching the warg in the shoulder, and like pretty much the force just rips through all the way to the other side and hits into the tree, and the warg drops. And the goblin on his back jumps off, looks a little angry, and pulls a javelin in one hand and a scimitar in the other. He looks a little buffer than the other goblins, and just he hits his chest and just just snarls at you. And after, well, the warg's dead because he's going to go next.
Yes.
Alikir, you are up.
Just need to double check. Because I can't remember with the new rules if it's still just a bonus action.
It's bonus action.
Yeah.
I
So,
will,
just out of curiosity, what are they saying?
Can you speak Goblin? Awesome. Pretty much they're saying the lead Goblin was telling them, go after the scrawny one, easy meat. And then the Goblin boss after you killed the warg is you 6 go after them, the others with me, and then now he's yelling, you bitch.
And I'm gonna just say, hey, watch out. They might still chase him, some of them, but I kind of pissed him off.
And he does say, the woman is mine. And yeah,
I'm going to use my bonus action to concentrate and Hunter's mark him.
and he's like, the woman is mine. And then
11 to hit.
and an arrow comes in, and he actually has armor, and it just and like it's cobbled together. Looks like pieces of like leather and like scale mail. And oh no, never mind. It's leather and a chain shirt, and it just like hits the armor and just drops, and it's like he looks at you and goes, "Kill the gray one."
And then I'm going to use my movement to get a little bit closer.
He actually screams that in common. He yells, "Kill the gray one." And Alikir goes, so what's their... Oh, they go at the same time. Alright, so I ate the back 6 to move 30 feet towards y'all.
And while they're moving, I'm gonna yell at the guy, "Run this way!"
Move that the one behind the tree just a little bit this way, and that other one, the
Big-headed one.
big-headed one, towards Tim just a little bit, right there. And yeah, they're gonna pull out short bows, and the one's gonna shoot at Wraith. I said it already. Alikir. I changed myself.
You totally did,
Mm-hmm.
but we all knew it.
One's gonna shoot at Alikir. One's gonna shoot at Asha.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be the boss.
I don't think an 8's going to hit.
No.
And then Alikir. 16.
Just hits.
Barely hits. For a whole 4 points of damage. And the other 4. Or the other 3, I'm sorry. They run up toward the guy
Is he running this way?
on his turn.
Well, I don't know that. I'm just,
And
as far as I've seen yet, no.
they draw their little swords. They all have scimitars. And they are going to take their turn to attack him.
Mm-hmm.
One to hit. A miss. And a hit. For... what was it? 12 points of damage.
Shit.
And like he instantly just hits the ground. They just run there and just they hamstring him, and one of them just jumps on him, just like jumps on his shoulder, and he screams, God! And just hits the ground. They're like jumping up on him. The one that like did the ending blow is just on top of him, just jumping up and down. He's like, I got him. He's screaming goblin and just and he's down at the moment. So
Right.
first death save for him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
As far as
So far.
After him, Rafben, what's your dex mod?
1.
Oh, okay. The heavier goblin, he moves up 30 feet, and he hides behind. Like he gets right there, and just ducks around enough, and launches the javelin at Asha. Uh, 15. That hits.
Come on, low damage.
For 2 points of damage.
I'm still up.
And Asha, he just comes around the corner and says, yeah! And catches right in the shoulder. Like, again, you have a nice sized javelin in your shoulder at the moment. It hurts. And Rafben, you are up.
Guess I'm gonna chuck another. I'm gonna move forward. Move forward 25 feet, and I'll throw another javelin.
How many more you got? How many more javelins do you have?
I lost the one, threw that one. I've got 3 others. I'm keeping track. For 18,
Which one are you hitting?
the
No.
leader.
That's a miss. Because he has cover.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh well.
And he looks out in time to see that javelin come flying, and he just steps behind it and is into the tree. And he just kind of, on his turn, I'll tell you what happens there. Come back around to the top of the round. Asha.
I'm gonna aim for one of these guys back here
You reach him.
with Eldritch Blast.
What's the range of the
I think
Like
60 regular, 100.
No, Eldritch Blast. It's not got
Is
a.
that 100?
Yeah, that's a range.
It's got a range, yes.
I think it's
but-
120, and
Yeah,
then
it's 120.
Oh, and then
There
it
is-
comes
the other
one.
one is 300.
No.
Because you
yeah.
don't have the chaos bolt.
No,
Or
Eldritch Bolt,
yeah.
Blast, whatever. But yeah,
so can you reach him?
This is 90 feet right here.
yes.
So you get that one right in front.
I hit whichever one I hit.
No, that's only one. Like,
Yeah, I know.
hold on, it said 120. Never mind. I'm sorry, 120. You can hit any one of the 3. You got one on top of him.
Well, I'll knock the one off of the top of him. Not like that. An 8? No. Yes. 9. It's a 9.
He's all hopping around, just and all of a sudden, and he just happens to just drop his sword and reach down to pick it up as the blast goes over his head and into the tree, and they all just look back like,
I'm going to
like, oh crap, she's there too.
take the, pull the javelin out of my shoulder and go forward as I pass Rafben here and continue the other side of the tree because I'm going to try and go as far as I can forward, but not
30.
so close to him. 30 feet forward.
That's it.
It'd be one forward.
Yeah, going diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if you were wanting to go there, if you want.
I'm
Okay.
trying to go forward because I'm trying to get to him.
All right. After he goes, Alikir, you are up.
I'm gonna go ahead and take another shot at the leader while I still have him hunter marked. Much better. 19 total.
And you can see him because he's not covered from where you are. And yeah, all of a sudden just and he lets out a little noises.
That's what you get.
It catches him like right underneath the armpit.
14 damage.
Ooh.
Did he go down? I hope.
No, he's not
I
down.
rolled almost max on both dice.
And he just like yelps in pain, just kind of rips the arrow out and just kind of snarls at you.
And then I'm gonna run right up to him
Get up right in his grill.
and go ahead and sling back, and I'm gonna pull my dagger out and be ready.
Okay.
Just looking at him.
Okay. So you got a nice little just both snarling at each other at the moment. And it is the goblin's turn and this guy's turn. That's a fail. And the goblins, seeing Alikir right here, two of them run up on him. They pull out their scimitars. The others kind of run forward, trying to like flank y'all. One stands right there. The other ones are going around the back, close to you, Jacob. Yeah, right there. They're 30 feet. That's as far as 30 feet can go. So, no, they wouldn't stand in line. One's gonna stay behind the tree. Yeah, like that. That way, they're gonna come around the corner and take pot shots at you because you're right there. Let's see how well this goes. Charm plus 18. God damn. That's a miss. That's a miss. Oh my god, one hit you. The one from behind the tree, like you're sitting there, because you have a shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
You pull up your shield, as soon as the two arrows come, it's just bing, bing, and they bounce off. And as soon as you pull back, as soon as you like drop the shield some to see what's going on, one just comes by and like grazes like right here, like right on the clavicle, and you take 7 points of damage. Actually, that's more of a that's not a graze. Then
That's
a,
lodged
yeah,
in
that
there.
lodges into the clavicle, this chunk. And with that one, he goes, and oh yeah, I forgot they gotta attack you.
Mm-hmm.
They have advantage. Well, one of them has advantage. Let's do the one with advantage first. That's a hit. And the one without advantage, that's a miss for 8 points of damage.
I'm down. Exact amount. I'm down.
And you watch as The one just like Raytheon. God damn it! See, I jinxed myself. I just had to look up and read your name. I know what that was. Give me a second. Alikir, he parries one of the blades with his dagger. And as soon as he turns around to look at the goblin boss and raises, dagger to swing, the other one jabs him right in the ribs. And you see him just kind of spit up blood and he hits the ground. And now it's the actual boss's turn, and he runs towards Tim. He runs towards Tim around the tree toward Asha. He can get right up on her. Almost hits you. His scimitar swings, and he swings wide, and you're nimble enough to roll out the way. And as you roll back around, you roll and look up in time as he swings down again. And just so happens you had enough combat training from Amadeus, and you roll again out the way. And it kicks up dirt and everything as the sword slams into the ground. Mm-hmm. And Rafben, you are up.
All right.
You saw Alikir drop.
Yeah. So if I come through here, if I don't leave, I don't take an attack of opportunity. Right. I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna use lay on hands. I'm gonna give Alikir 3 hit points.
Yeah.
What happened?
And then I'm just gonna ready for the next round because that was my action.
Lay on hands is action. This one. Do I remember?
That's what.
It depends on your class. So, I think
As an action, you.
maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I could have sworn lay on hands was a bonus.
I've never played Paladin.
That's how we want to play it.
Cool.
No, it is an action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an action.
I think it depends on class, but I could be wrong.
So you're back up. You're just on the ground, looking as Rafben has his shield out, and one of the goblins looking at you like, "Wait a minute, you're supposed to be dead."
You okay?
Yeah,
Ish.
for the most part.
We come back up to Asha.
Well, I'm going to try and Eldritch Blast him.
You'll be at disadvantage
Why?
since it's a range attack in melee
Alright,
combat.
fine. Then I don't want to Eldritch Blast him. I will grab my quarterstaff off my back and whack the shit out of him.
Uh-oh. Going out close call, like quarterstaff.
Not that. 21.
That's a hit.
It's
Is it two-handed or one?
two-handed.
It's a D8. D8 plus your... It's a finesse weapon, right? Quarterstaffs are finesse.
At least so.
Yeah, I think it's considered under finesse and versatile.
I believe so.
So you need to add your dex or your strength.
That'll be a 6. Please tell me he's down.
He is not.
Fuck.
And you haul off, just pull out the quarterstaff. Don't even give it a flourish. Just
Wham!
Just take it, just both hands, and just drop it down his head. And you just hear the quack as it, catches right in the top of his head. He screams and damn near almost drops his sword. And
And I'm going to tell him in Goblin, you take your people and you run now. Leave me, my friends, and the guy you were chasing, and you might survive.
roll intimidation.
fucking that one.
Like, we'll see what happens when it comes down to that. Okay, so Asha, that's your turn. Alikir,
I look a little more scared than intimidated.
You're shaking. This is
Sitting there with your quarterstaff.
Please leave.
That's what I said, but it obviously not how it came out.
Right.
I'm going to. I know which one of them was the
Oh,
one that
yeah.
actually got the hit on me
Oh
first.
yeah, it's the one.
I'm gonna stab at him with my dagger.
All right.
That'd be a 22 to hit.
Like you stand up and just grab the little motherfucker and just come on.
And 8 piercing damage on him.
And you just grab this little goblin by the head and lift him up and just watch the light just leave his eyes. His the back one. Yeah.
And as I let him drop, I'm gonna slice the ear off.
Bites the dust. And
Shit, that's the first goblin.
Well, I mean, with the ward.
That's true.
I was more worried about that than anything else.
all right, so he's down. He's dead. And
I don't want to move. I know I'll take a. I don't want to.
Opportunity.
Yeah, I don't want to worry about doing that.
Okay.
I mean, I could teleport over to those 3, but I'd just die again.
Good point. All right, so it's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
And we come in to the goblins and the mystery man. Dude,
1 and 2.
yeah, one success, 2 fails. The goblins at this point, seeing what's going on, the 3 at the back jump down, and the one who jumped off of the unconscious man runs to my right, around the tree, 30 feet.
Which way?
Right there. The other 2, they stay where they're at, guarding.
Their kill.
Yep, and they're gonna shoot at Alikir from afar. And neither one of those hit. The one comes up from behind Alikir though. And he's not shooting at Alikir, he's gonna shoot at
Rafben
because he's bigger. He looks more dangerous. And that's a nat 20.
Oh no.
Well, for 8 points of damage.
I'm down.
And suddenly, it's that whole. I rolled a 3, so it's a 6 plus 2. And suddenly you see Alikir, you're standing there, and you had just cut the ears off this one, and you look up, and you just 2 arrows come flying at you. You dodge them, and suddenly you see Rafben just kind of arches back, and then drop, and there's an arrow in his back.
Shit. I don't have any way to get him back up.
Hey, Rafben, it is your turn.
That was a 9,
Uh-oh.
so it's
Oh, no.
fail number 1.
And the boss looks at you. These other ones start, they're all cheering at this point. They're happy what's going on. That's a miss. And that's a miss. As they just come in, he's just swinging wildly at this point, trying to hit you. And you're blocking with the quarterstaff, chunks are coming out of the wood as he's just hammering into it. And comes back around to Asha's turn.
Well, while this is going on, I'm going to ask my patron for some help because clearly I've got into a fight. I'm not winning. So I'm going to do that. And
Divine
nope. just flat out asking.
Roll me a religion.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
So,
Nothing yet.
all right, hey. That's what I'm asking. Doesn't necessarily mean anything's gonna come of it, but I'm asking. And I'm gonna whack him again because I don't like the fact that they're cheering. So I need to see what's going on over there. A 20, no, not 20, 16, sorry.
16's a miss.
Fuck. Yep, it's 16.
And you come down with the quarterstaff, and he just blocks it and just pushes back, and just kind of starts laughing and just kind of like he looks almost salivating at you. And Alikir, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna disappear from view for about 2 seconds to appear right on the other side of the leader from Asha, and just go to grab and stab him with my dagger.
You have advantage. He doesn't know you're there, and
17.
that's a hit. That's the exact number you needed to hit.
Oh, and I still have him Hunter's Mark, don't I? Or did that?
No, that stays on. No.
Because I went
You
down.
went down.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark went away from you.
7 damage.
And you snatch him up by the neck, and he's cursing and gobbling, and just, you hear him, unhand me, and suddenly, Alikir just goes, just 3 hits, like right in the gut and chest, and like he screams and like bloody murder, and then just goes
I
limp.
warned you.
And goes limp.
And I'm just gonna keep holding him and like turn around and show the rest of the goblins like, your leader is dead now. And then I'm going to scream in Draconic, go away.
Roll me intimidation. I'll say with advantage on that one, because
I'm gonna BS, I guess.
11.
And I'm going to flat out, because I can hear the dragon, Draconic, and flat out BS him in Goblin scream. He's summoning the dragon.
Let's see how this goes.
It could be great, it could be awful.
He's summoning a dragon.
I cannot lie or intimidate at all.
You got that one?
Yes.
Asha's living that straight edge life.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so bad. I'm not doing that ever again. That's a
You're
lie.
like-
I'll do it next time.
You're like, he's summoning a dragon, and they all just instantly go.
Right, well, at least
They're
they're distracted.
all looking up, like looking for it, and then they start laughing because there's no dragon.
Well, at least they're distracted for a second.
And let's see like this. And suddenly, flames start flickering off of the man who's laying there dead. And like you see a legit like phoenix emerge from him and like clap his wings around him, and he rises. And like he just stops and he's just looking around like he is wide-eyed, like the hell just happened. And like he looks completely shocked. And the goblins look shocked too. They're like, they had to look at him like, we just killed him.
He's fine now.
And they go to attack him again. It's 2-on-1, and these other ones come charging forward. They're charging at Asha. They get 30 feet. Well, that one charges at
Like here?
yeah. That one stays where he's at because he's going to attack. The other ones, they get 30 feet when on Asha. Suddenly, from this man, like flames come out of his hand, and suddenly a blade's in his it
A fire sword?
it looks like the shape of flames, but it makes a sword. And as soon as it comes up, he parries and like blocks the blade, and like you can see the blade suddenly starting to heat up from where he blocks it. The other one though, like jabs him in the ribs, and he just kind of just keeps going. And these other ones, on the other hand, this one sees that over there, pulls out an arrow because he was going to attack Rafben, but the one over here who like came out of flames, it takes more precedence at the moment, and drops him again with a nat 20. Like another arrow, and like he turns real quick, like didn't realize what's going on. Suddenly, like right in the right in the middle of the chest, and drops him. And then these other four, two of them are. They're all going to take shots at. Well, one's going to attack Alikir, and the other four are attacking Asha. Miss on Alikir. Nat 20 on Asha.
I'm down, I'm pretty sure.
And one misses and one hits again. So, yeah.
So I'm down. I
Yeah.
have 8 points.
Asha suddenly I got a nat 20. So, unless I just roll a 1. Nah, I rolled a 6. So, yeah, Asha drops as well. And they're the last ones to go, so it starts. As soon as, like, you look up and you see suddenly, like, all these arrows go flying. Asha's dodging and suddenly takes one to the shoulder, takes one to like the other shoulder, and looks up as the goblin comes in and slashes it across the midsection. And like, she's doing her best to hold everything in. It just falls over. And it starts the round over. And Alikir, as the round's about to start back over, you suddenly hear. And you hear a draconic roar. And at this point, they're all just like all the goblins just kind of look like, the hell is that? And it's your turn. Oh, it was Asha's turn, I'm sorry. Death save.
3.
Oh. Like, here, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and stab the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
6 damage.
It's not dead. There's 1, 2.
And I'm gonna yell in Draconic, asking, enemy or ally?
Don't hear anything yet. And alright, let's go ahead on this one. That's a fail. What's up with this die failing on me? I'm changing dice.
It's cheating.
Alright. And You watch as the goblins go and they grab Asha and start just dragging her off. And they start dragging off the other guy too. And the one's like grabbing hold of Rafben. It's like, you know, he's a little bit heavier than. But the one you and him are fighting now. That's a miss. He comes in with a scimitar, swings again. And suddenly you can see shadow of not a big dragon. And suddenly you see someone just out of the sky, just in the middle of the battlefield, just standing there, big fluffy coat, and just reaches down and picks up, has two things on his hip, pulls them out, and just does, pulls them to the side, and two pairs of the screamer come out. Ooh. And he just kind of sits there, and he's like, you know what? I hate goblins more than anything in the world. And that one goblin who's standing by, like, Rafben just looks at him, and he grabs the goblin by the head and just tosses it in the air, and you see ice just shoot from this dragon and instantly just myrtleizes that one. And he goes, "You mind if I step in, friend?"
"No, thank you for the help."
He goes, "Yes, no problem. He goes, "Just in the neighborhood. We can have a little fun."
That's what we were trying to do.
And I don't have a mini for him right now.
Well, you're already using fuck you, man. You got a random NPC mini?
Random NPC mini is brought to you by Random NPC.
I think it might be brought to you by Tim.
Tim, did you know you're a random NPC?
Yes. Aren't we all?
I hear my own story, Dan.
I have something flying in the air. Not the right color, but...
That's okay. Green will work for now. He's big.
He's big, so that can make up for the fact that it's not a fluffy coat.
That's true.
And he takes a step in, and he's like... And he yells, "Hey, hands off the girl!" And charges in on that one. And let's see how he does in this way. That's better. And hauls off and jump kicks that front goblin for 8 points of damage, and just like full on just boots him in the face, and that poor goblin is not alive anymore.
I don't remember what manga it was, but seeing the boot to the random guy do the boot to the face. And he just kind of bounces around. Still hadn't taken out the fluffy jacket, nothing. And after that, it's because you went, they went, he went. Need another. Yeah.
Rafben.
Natural 20.
You're 1 hit point. You wake up.
To see this random stranger.
You wake up to see a white dragon flying in the. You're not even up. You're still on your back. You just have your eyes wake up to see this white dragon, this wings flapping above you, and you're hearing goblins screaming, curses, and you don't know what they're saying, but
you assume they're curses.
It doesn't sound fun.
Can I at least get up?
Yeah, it'd be half a movement. Yeah.
So I'll get up.
And you see this dude, big puffy jacket, is blues and whites and grays, and he is standing on the goblin's corpse with his boot in its face.
Well, I'm going to take that as a good sign that he's not attacking us yet. So I'm going to come over here. That's the other half of my movement speed. And I will help Alikir. So advantage, right? Because
Yes.
of flanking. 18
That's a hit.
for 8 points.
And longsword, right?
Yeah.
And suddenly that out here, you're kind of, on the defensive a little bit, and suddenly, the goblin gets split in half, and it bites the dust. And, it's just like, you don't know how he got up. You don't care how he got up, but he's up.
Yeah.
He doesn't look too well, but he's up. And it starts back over. Asha.
Nat 20.
1 hit point.
Wow.
And I guess so you see
Both of you
these two
nat 20
goblins.
death saved.
They have you by the leg, and they're pulling, and they're trying to pull her faster. They're like, blue monster, and they're trying to hurry along and pull you.
Well, I'm going to try and pull my feet free.
Roll me athletics, intended athletics.
Not bad.
19.
Hell, even with both of them together, they didn't beat it. Because they both get -1 to strength. Mm-hmm. And you instantly just pull your feet free, and they look back, and they're just like, oh crap, she's up.
I guess my quarterstaff is nowhere near.
No.
So, my dagger.
Dagger.
Yeah. One farthest from me, I guess.
Okay, so 1 closest to me.
Yeah. 21.
That's a hit.
No, I got it out of here.
I can't wait until I start getting some stronger daggers.
I know. Strong dagger would be nice. 6.
Still alive. As soon as you raise up,
That's okay.
it's you stab it to his thigh and just pull all the way
I
up.
wasn't aiming for thigh. I was aiming for face.
But you get to your feet and it's screaming in pain, holding its leg, holding its side. It's just like, it doesn't know what to do. It's like, this hurts, but fight. It hurts, and then this thing, and Asha, as you're getting up, you see this hooded gentleman and a dragon.
Oh, shit, I wasn't lying.
Neither was I.
Alikir, you're up. And you're watching. You see at this point, the two in the back have pulled this guy farther, about right there.
I'm gonna use my movement, get to about here where I've got line of sight, and take a shot at one of them. $13.
That's a miss.
Dun, dun, dun.
And yeah, the arrow goes flying past, and they both look up and and they let go of the guy, and they both pull bows, and they both take a shot. Not like that, they're not. And both arrows split wide and go past you. Nat 20. And the guy wakes up.
Oh,
And he's just like, what? And just like he's laying on his back, and suddenly this forces his hand forward, and suddenly like flaming looking blast of energy that shoots out and rips off one of the goblins' heads. And the other goblin looking like he instantly has that look of the hell's going on. And the two over here, the last three over here, one turns onto the cloaked, the hooded man. That's a miss. The other two go after Asha again. And before, like, one comes to stab you, and they both come to stab at the same time, and one, essentially trips and stabs its buddy. So I got that one. Of course, for max damage. And cuts his own buddy.
Did the other one, did the now dead one succeed on his roll?
He would have. It was a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
It was a nat 20 and a nat 1. And he just goes before that one.
Oh, well, that's lucky for me.
And like he's sitting there,
I would have been dead.
And he's sitting here looking at his buddy, and like the scimitar in his head was like the whole look of the hell's going on? You know, like he looks completely confused because he just gutted his own partner. And then the guy with the extremis hauls off, just takes one, smacks this thing, the one that attacked him, and just bink, and like it did die, but it looks like it has like some hellacious brain damage at this point because like part of its skull kind of caves in, and like it has that kind of this woozy look, and he misses the kick and comes to throw a kick at it, and it's all kinds of fucked up, so it just kind of just wobbles out the way. And after they go, Raph, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to move there, and I'm going to attack the one that's right in front of me.
You have advantage, my friend.
Oh, that's right.
There's the other guy there. And Asha.
It's 17
That's a hit.
for 10 points.
That's a little overkill. But, you know, he did.
We like him dead.
And there's only two left. Oh, you killed the one that,
Is there two left?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
One there.
I see a dragon.
Oh, it is her turn.
No, I'm just saying I see a dragon. I cannot really see what's on the other side of the
Oh, yeah,
dragon.
I'm saying it's her turn. And she flies over and dive bombs that one, yeah. And picks it up and flies off with it. Like, just comes down with both her claws and just... And the goblin shrieks as it, as it goes flying off.
And I'm just gonna go, thank you, and Draconic.
And then there was one. And it is Asha's turn.
Well, I'm going to try and stab him.
It's sitting there, like, looking just like, oh God. Oh God.
In Goblin, I'm going to say you should have run.
And it's all sitting there, please spare me, please spare me. And in Goblin.
Nah, yeah, I'm not. 15?
That's a hit.
So I say you might be sparing him.
Yeah, I might have.
It only has one hit point.
Oh, good, then I don't even have to roll.
Yeah, I roll. Your dex alone could probably kill it. And everyone's dead.
Yeah, and how about
corpses.
and he's okay now?
Yeah, he's just,
ish.
He's just sitting there, just,
Sorry.
and he's like wide-eyed, looking around.
Yeah, let's go back to the village.
And you see
Well,
the dude.
should we go talk to him first?
Well, I mean, with him.
Oh, okay.
You see the dude with the sticks that's kind of spin them. They go back to these two smaller, maybe 6-7 inch pieces of rod, and he puts them back on his hip,
And
on,
I look
on
at-
his holster on his thigh.
I look at him and say, "Thank you. Where'd you come from?"
He goes, just traveling through.
No, I mean immediately. Where did you come from? I don't. You were not here when I went down.
He goes, me and my buddy were just flying by, going home, and something just said, come over here.
Well, thanks.
I saw goblins and decided I'm gonna beat up on some goblins.
Well, thank you.
Yes, we do very much appreciate it.
He goes, no problem.
You want to go back to town with us?
No.
Oh, why not?
He goes, going home.
Yeah, but we could at least cook some of the boar meat we got as a thank you.
He goes, hold on. He goes, let me, and he whistles, and suddenly you hear, vroom, vroom, and slams to the ground as a drake. Big wingspan. Looks almost like a wyvern. But, and he walks up to it and talks. He's talking in Draconic to it. Who speaks Draconic? Okay.
Everybody.
So he's just like, so these guys want to invite us back to the village for dinner. It's boar meat. What do you think? And the dragon's like, I can eat, and it's very, elegant sounding, very
Eloquent.
eloquent. No, thank you. Words.
That's your favorite.
I know, right? But it's very, and he turns around. He goes, yeah, me and my partner here, we'll meet you there. Where's the village?
And tell him where it is.
Yeah.
Just
And at the same time, and sorry we hadn't gotten your name at this point for all your help.
And he goes, it's Oro.
all right. Thank you, Orm. What about your partner?
That one I remember, but I can't.
You have it written down.
I do,
No.
because I remember putting it down here, and I can't find it right now. Oh, Dyros.
Dyros.
Dyros. And he goes, well,
Thank you both.
He goes, now that you have my name, and you guys?
Asha?
Alikir.
My name's Rafben.
He goes, nice to meet you. And he goes, man, it's hot over here.
Yeah, you are wearing quite heavy clothing for our climate down here.
He goes, we're flying you on a dragon, and who's an ice dragon,
That
He
makes
gets cold.
sense.
He goes, but I guess I can walk with y'all. He goes, is there a place in your village where she can go?
Town square?
Probably town square, and just before we get there, when we're still a few hundred yards away, let us make sure we can discuss with the town guard before we surprise them with your compatriot.
He kind of looks confused. He's like, well, she's not going to kill anybody. Well, she would, but that's beside the point. But I get it.
But just that way, so it doesn't come to them thinking it's a dragon attack and them taking shots at your friend. We wouldn't want to cause
because I'll
trouble.
have to kill them.
Yes.
I mean, and that would be understandable, but we would be a little upset.
He goes, all right. He goes, and he tells her, he goes, just stay out of sight. I'll whistle when you come. And then he just unzips and takes off this big, huge hoodie, puts it on the back of the dragon on the saddle, and he's like, let's go. And you see human, about 5'10", 5'11", very like fit, like a swimmer's type build, like spiky, brown hair, pull back the ponytail, braided down the back, and like long sleeves, not sleeves, but like I forgot, they would be essentially sleeves, but they They stop about elbow length. Mm-hmm. Kind of tight on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still sleeves.
And like tank top, baggy pants, boots, and all blue and grays.
So now we take care of this wide-eyed guy over here.
And he's starting to get up now, and he's like, I need to go.
Where are you going?
He goes, away from here.
Why? What's here?
He goes, they're coming to... Guards are coming to find me. I need to go. I need to make it to the capital. Like, right now.
Okay, who are you?
He goes, my name is Edric.
Okay. Well, Edric, why are you running? I mean, why are you randomly here?
He goes, I'm the Prince of Velis. There's a coup going on, and my uncle is trying to overthrow my father.
Okay.
They locked me up in a tower. I've been there for years, and I don't know how I broke free, but voices told me to run, and I've made it out here, and I need to get home.
You're the Prince of Velis. That we're in a tournament to escort
Yes,
said Prince of Velis
for their normal
for
ascension.
the pilgrimage.
He goes, the ascension isn't supposed to happen. The pilgrimage isn't supposed to happen. I'm here.
I think he should come back to town with us as well.
He goes,
Yeah.
I can't go to town. I can't risk y'all being hurt as well. I can't risk the whole village being hurt in this.
I mean, that's kind of what this...
We were gonna have to escort you on said pilgrimage if we had won the tournament, so...
Yes, but I've been locked up for years. There's no way there should be a...
But there is. That's what's happening. That's
They
what
just had us sign up today.
I said, we can't be here. I can't. I need to know which way is north so I can make it.
You're not going to make it by yourself.
I have to... Something. I can't.
First off, come back to town with us. We don't have to say anything.
Nobody will recognize exactly who you are.
No. As far as they know, you're a traveler who got caught by goblins.
Roll me a persuasion.
Advantage? Or we roll together.
Roll together.
Or roll it separate. Whatever, I mean.
He doesn't trust me because of the color of my skin.
Persuasion, right?
Yeah.
17.
Dirty 20.
And that one. And he's looking at you all just...
Because I guarantee he's heard of my race, so he's going to be a little wary of me.
Alright, fine, but we have to hurry.
Okay.
We can't stay out here long. They're going to be coming for me. They're already... I've killed so many, and they're still coming.
Okay. Let's go.
Yes. Quick breather here before we run, right? Just a quick one.
Need one.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, no, there's no time. We have to go.
We need to get back to town. We're not that far from town.
True.
You're at least an
would
hour
take
and a
us
half, 2 hours from town.
Take us almost as long to
To do
that
a
rest as
rest.
it would. Yeah. I mean, we're all kind of at that point of one hit, we're down.
Run through, fingers crossed.
Quietly or fast?
I would say quietly.
He goes, no, we have to get out of here.
Well, they're gonna have to help us drag shit.
Could we ask Orm if Dairos could help?
Yes. We'll ask Orem if
Orm's like,
Dairos would mind carrying
The boar meat.
the boar meat.
I don't know if he'll make it back, but sure.
You want to escort
She's
her?
welcome to some of it on the way.
I mean, more than what we had 300 pounds.
He goes, yeah, no, I'll escort it.
And then we'll meet you at town?
Sure. Yeah. No, this doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem or anything. And he whistles, and Dairos comes flying down, and he's like, "Grab the meat, let's go." And she's like, "I get some of it, right?"
And
he's like, "Yeah, he's already said you can."
And I'll look at Edric and go, "Just give me 2 minutes before we go."
And and he's like, "All right, hurry up, please. Please."
I'm gonna go around every single goblin and cut off their ears for proof.
All of them
There were 9. She carried off 1.
Yeah, he's gone.
I'm sure he got eaten.
Oh yeah, that was a tic tac.
Very disgusting tic tac.
Yeah, not great flavor on it. Oh, she's got goblin breath now.
Oh God, that's a hell of an insult. Oh my God, you've got goblin breath.
So yeah, and so are y'all stealthy or are y'all running?
I'd like to do at least a mixture of both.
Yeah.
About the same for me either way.
Yeah.
Just warning you.
Stealth
now.
run?
As stealthily as we can move fast as we can move stealthily.
All right. I need a survival or whoever's leading.
I think we might all want to do the survival after the last.
Survival?
I said whoever's leading this.
I don't know. Go. One of y'all go ahead.
I mean, as long as it wasn't shitty, I do have pretty decent. Okay, 20 total.
All right. So
Because I have +5 on my survival, so.
after all the turnaround and all this fighting and the boar and the goblins and y'all figure out this is the fastest route out and back toward town. And like I said, about 2 hours later, you are out of the forest and making it back toward town.
I'm giving him my cloak. Edric, I mean. Just because,
And-
he's in tatters.
And he's no shoes, no like rags, essentially. And just like he hadn't had like a bite to eat in a while, hadn't even had a bath in looks like months. And as soon as y'all walk out into the sun, he's instantly like looking around, just like for any sign of anything.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can notice, his eyes are just darting every which direction. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
He's more paranoid than I am.
That's pretty fucking paranoid.
Yeah.
Everything looks good to me.
So yeah, y'all make it back to town. The guards are sitting there at the gate, and they look at you like, "You guys look like hell."
Yes.
Good, it matches how we feel.
Exactly.
I
And
mean,
who's this?
goblin prisoner?
From what? Oh,
One of them's a goblin prisoner, the other one is someone that
No,
happened
he's not here
Yeah,
yet.
he's with Dairos.
But
And we have another friend on the way. We just need to,
to say,
Party of 2.
make sure he and his compatriot are welcomed by the city instead of shot upon.
do I always shoot upon them?
because the
You'll see.
companion is a dragon?
And they all just look like, wait, what do you mean a dragon?
Dragon-like, really.
Yeah, kind of.
A drake. She's not gargantuan, but
But she did save
would
us.
still scare most people without notice.
He goes, and where's it coming from?
Direction we came.
If we came back from the... We had finally wound up north, so we'd be coming back south, so they'd be coming from the north.
Well, and y'all can see her, because you can't miss her.
Right there.
And they're just sitting there looking as she comes flying in.
And she's actually carrying a nice delivery for our village that we had picked up.
And she drops it in the middle of town, just dum, and it lands. And people are just like,
It's okay.
people
I
are already just
promise.
like, dragon, oh God.
Drake.
And
It's okay.
Like, you see soldiers all coming up, drawing spears.
Don't attack
I'll
her.
tell them to stand down if that carries any weight.
And Luke's like, what do you mean, stand down? Is it...
She's not.
They
here.
saved our lives.
They did,
Yes.
but she's not here to attack us. She's here to.
They're here to eat.
Yeah, we invited them back to share the poor meat, and I hope that there's enough
Oh,
for
no, that's still a lot. It's not as heavy looking as it was.
Yeah, but whatever. She had some.
And you
Figure
see,
by now she could have at least snacked on about 50 pounds.
you see Orm just jump down, and he goes, there's only two options here. They can put down their spears, or I can start fighting.
I'll tell everybody again, drop or put your weapons up. They are friends.
And Luke and Walker walk up, and they're like, Walker's like, they're friends.
Yeah.
The only one of us that was left was Alikir, and we're all back, so.
I mean.
Yes, and that was after you had gotten me back up. But, Luke, I'll put it this way. Via honor, if you attack him, you're attacking me as well because he saved my life today.
I mean, to be fair, I think because we invited him here, we'd all have to fight you guys. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna fare too well right now, but
Orm's like, I'll do great. I will whoop you all.
he probably would do pretty damn good. I think he's still got some goblin brain on his boot.
And you see Luke just kind of like, Luke and Walker both just sit there and just kind of like look at you all. Just,
We brought boar meat.
I'll put it this way. He helped us complete at least one of the jobs on that damn board you have on the way out of town.
Well, to be fair, he helped us complete both of the ones we did because he brought back our proof.
I was going to say, we wouldn't have made
True.
it back.
and he goes, and what about? And he was like, all right, fine. He can stay. Just keep a leash on that thing.
Yeah.
And Orm's like, Darius won't do anything. She's sweet. Look at her. And Darius just kind of snarls, and Edric's over here just like.
And I will say, for a
wide-eyed.
dragon, she is very sweet.
And Luke goes, so what about him?
I'm very well spoken.
Oh, yes. Quite eloquent.
Asshole. Yeah. Luke goes, so what about him?
He's fine. He'll be fine. He's been prisoner for a while.
He was being chased by the goblins that Orem here helped us with.
So looks like he can use some rest and a bath and
Yes.
clothes.
That was the point.
Yes. And I think I need a little bit of a rest and a bath as well. I'm covered in some blood. Most of it
Blood,
my own.
I was going to say.
You all do, so you'll go rest up some. We'll get this cooked and we'll get everybody ready for dinner and
Have a big impromptu feast.
something like that. So yeah, I would say you guys heal up and like wash up, clean up, get some better clothes.
Question. Is there any place that would have hair dye here?
No, not here. And at the moment, everything seems like it's going well into the night. And that's where we'll end tonight, and we will pick back up with this next time.